The easiest way to know your target customer is to be your target customer. This is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of entrepreneurs make, is you're making products and services for somebody else that you don't understand. There's a low likelihood you're gonna have success if you're designing a product or service for someone who you are not. There's the old expression of scratch your own itch, and I'm a buyer on it. I think the easiest way to get started is to scratch your own itch. You have a problem, you found a way to solve it, now you go and solve it for other people. If you believe, like I believe, that your purpose comes from your pain, that your purpose, your meaning in life comes from helping people who currently are who you used to be, then guess what? Your target customer is not just yourself, but it's who you were 5 years ago, who you were 10 years ago, who you were last year when you were struggling with something and you didn't have a solution, and then you figured it out. Because there are millions of people out there who are currently struggling with that same thing, and they need your help, they need your voice. So instead of just picking up, whatever magazine or whatever website says the hot opportunities for this year and trying to chase those down where you have no passion connected to it, instead of doing that, remember who you used to be. Think about the problems you've already solved for yourself and go solve that for other people, because it will not only make you money, it'll fill you up. It'll make you feel like today matters and what you're doing is actually having an impact on people. So I think about what I do. I think about these videos. Think about how many videos have I made? I don't know. 15,000 videos? It's something crazy. Been making videos since 2009. Every day now, creating more content. It's over 1,000 videos a year now, average. Why? Why do I do that? How do I keep going without, people ask me, how do I keep going without burning out? How does that happen? Well, because I feel like it matters. If it's just a job, you're gonna burn out from that, right? If you feel like what you do doesn't matter, you're gonna burn out from that. I would, if I was, maintaining this parking garage, I would burn out in a day because I would hate it. But making content, making videos, trying to inspire more entrepreneurs fills me up. Every time you guys leave a comment that says how much this video had an impact on you, that's why I do what I do. I, just like you, want to feel like today is going to matter. And luckily now I get that. So why do I do these videos though? Because I'm still talking to 19-year-old Evan. Because 19-year-old Evan didn't believe in himself, quit on his business partner, was making no money, felt like it wasn't going to work out, and was struggling. And I didn't have anybody to go to. YouTube didn't exist when I was 19. And I really struggled with being alone. And the thing that helped get me through on the toughest day of my life, when I quit on my business partner, what got me through? What got me through that moment? It was looking at how Bill Gates started his company and realizing that if he could do his software company, then maybe I could do my software company too. It was in looking at his story and how he got started, right? Not how does Bill Gates make an extra $1 billion now, right? Who cares? But 0 to 1, like how did he get started? What were those first steps when he was doing something crazy, when nobody believed in what he was doing? How did he build that first $1 million? How did that happen? In looking at that story, it gave me two things that were critical. It gave me a strategy for what I could do. How did he do it? What were the actual steps? It gave me strategy that I could follow, and it gave me hope. It gave me belief. It gave me momentum that, you know what, if he could do it, I can do it too. That somebody else has done this, because nobody in my family had done it. Nobody that I knew had built software companies. Nobody had done it. So I didn't have a model to look at. So I didn't know that it was possible, right? I didn't feel it was possible. But the more that you're around your heroes, you get those two things. The more you're surrounded by the people who've done the thing that you want to do, and they're constantly in your environment. Maybe you don't know them personally, but they're on your wall, and you watch them on YouTube, and you read their books, and you listen to their interviews. The more that you're around them, you're going to start to get those two things. The strategies on what you can do, and the hope and the belief that you can do it too. So that's what I do now. You know, I'm still making videos for 19-year-old Evan, and I still need a bigger version of it today, because I still want to be around Oprah Winfrey and Steve Jobs and Richard Branson and Elon Musk and a lot of the people who I've profiled. I've had the good fortune to meet now, but a lot of them I haven't met and I will never meet, right? You're never going to meet Steve Jobs or E.P. Giannini, but they continue to teach me. And making videos becomes easy because I don't need to do a field test. I don't need to do a survey of my customers, because I am my customer. Because I still struggle with the same things I struggled with when I was 19, just on a bigger version, you know, just a bigger scale. I at 19 didn't believe that I could do anything, that I could even make this a full-time business, right? That this would even work out. And now I struggle with, well, I don't believe in myself to have a 100-person company. I don't know what that looks like. Or what does a 10 million subscriber channel look like? I don't know what that looks like. That's my current struggle with belief, just on a bigger scale. And so I'm still making videos for me. And so the content creation becomes easier, the product creation becomes easier, the offerings become easier, the messaging becomes easier, because I am my own target customer. And luckily enough of you guys like what I'm doing that I've been able to build a business around it. So think about your own business. Think about your own purpose. Think about what you've gone through. Think about your own struggles. Think about the things you have overcome. And we tend to, in looking at the struggles, only look at what we currently are struggling with. And this leads to feeling of inadequacy, feeling of imposter syndrome. Like, who are you to say this stuff when you haven't done the next thing, you know? But you've come a long way. And the you from 5 years ago would look at the you today and say, wow, how did you get there, right? The you from 5 years ago is impressed with the you that you've become. You're a lot further ahead than you from 5 years ago. And you can go and teach you from 5 years ago. You can go and help you from 5 years ago. And that helps get over the imposter syndrome and the like, who am I to be able to do this thing? It's remembering that you matter. It's remembering that your heart has to be in the work that you're doing, not just a strategic, logical, hot opportunity based off of the science and the data. Yeah, I love making data-driven decisions, but the thing that leads all of that is the heart. Your purpose comes from your pain. Your purpose is to help people who currently are who you used to be. The easiest way to build a business is around understanding the true needs of your target customer, because you are your target customer, because you struggled and continue to struggle just on a higher level with the same things that they do. And when you have the courage to talk about your insecurities, your weaknesses, the thoughts that hold you back, when you have the courage to share your story and other people see themselves in you, and when you share how you got out of the hole that you were in, people in you see hope, they see inspiration, they see wisdom, they see guidance, they see a friend, they see someone who gets them. And that not only allows you to build a significant business, it not only creates a tremendous financial opportunity, but it gives you a reason to wake up every day. It gives you the feeling that what you do matters to people, is touching lives, is making a difference, is having an impact. Because you are your own target customer. And your job becomes to inspire the you from 5 years ago. Let's get to work.
If you want another Evan rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
The voice inside your head telling you that you can't do something is not your voice. It was put there. It was planted there. It was fertilized there by the people around you.